What is the best Spider-Man movie?
Now we get to talk about some of my favorite Spider-Man movies. Let's go. Call me crazy if you want to, but back in the 2000s such, this was my introduction to Spider-Man besides the 90s show on Jetix and Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. And despite my issues with the third movie and the studio interference and how much Sam Raimi was disappointed in the third film, I still think Spider-Man 3 is the best of this Tobey Maguire trilogy. I love the themes about revenge can consume you and forgiving someone. I don't like the retcon, I'll give you that. There's some stupid shit in these Sam Raimi films, but you know what? These movies I have a lot of fun with as a kid, and as an adult, I still do. I just really need to get these movies on Blu-ray. And for me, Tobey Maguire, he's still the best Spider-Man to ever do it. Even though I love Andrew Garfield, I love Shamik Moore, and I love Tom Holland. I can't comment on Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because I haven't seen it, and I'm still very iffy about watching that. Spider-Man Homecoming is another one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. I think this movie did his job at showing a different side of Spider-Man that we haven't seen before in the MCU, and it was a nice return to form. Does it feel like a John Hughes movie? Yes, but it has some great moments to it. I like the action, I like the moment with Uncle Aaron, I like Vulture as a villain, and I like this take on Spider-Man. I know people hate Far From Home, but I love that movie too, but Homecoming had one job to do in 2017, and you did it with immense success. This easily could have been a clusterfuck, but Spider-Man No Way Home managed not to be a clusterfuck. I know some people think it's cool to hate this movie too. I don't know why, but I really love Spider-Man No Way Home. I haven't rewatched it in a few years, but the fact to see this Spider-Man gets to interact with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield is something that I don't think we'll ever see again in the world of Spider-Man, at least in live action form. Anyone who knows me knows this is, to me, the best Spider-Man movie. I know that's sacrilege, I know it's a controversial opinion, but I don't care. This had no right to be as great as it was. I still am surprised myself every day that I actually really love this movie because I was one of those people who was writing this movie off, especially thinking that Miles Morales could never work in a film. But he did, and we got sequels out of him with a great sequel. Across the Spider-Verse. It does have the part one syndrome, but you know what? We're building it up to something awesome. And you bet your ass I'm going to be seated with Beyond the Spider-Verse next year. Just bring him and Spider-Gwen and all of them in live action. I know we're getting movies with